Okay. I don't know. I don't know if we're live yet. Okay, we are. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so sorry. So let's stick around here. There's no countdown, but we are live. There goes a boat. I'll explain what I did, which I'm just not the brightest person. So basically, we run through a program called OBS to stream this all out. I was trying to get creative and add a little sponsor movie here, which I'm going to do. It's just going to be a little loop of all the sponsors that take care of us here on this channel. I thought it was a nice thing to add. And evidently, I resized something, but instead of resizing the video, I resized everything I was broadcasting. I was trying to push it out in 8K. So it didn't work. So I probably went live like 5 times and looked confused, but no countdown, so that's a good thing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk. I'm here to stay now, so do not worry about this. We've got it figured out. And thankfully, this network of awesome meteorologists that do what I do was here to help. Ben Luna is amazing and once again helped me. So if you're up in Tennessee around Lawrenceburg, check out Tennessee Valley weather. That is my guy right there. Here's a look at Toledo Bend. That's a little glimpse behind the scenes. Beautiful clouds out there. And, you know, I know the big question is it going to snow? Of course, we're going to talk about that. Here's Alexandria looking good. I'm so happy to be here. My goodness, I'm sorry I did that. I know I look like a big old fool, but hey, it looks beautiful out there today. It's going to be up in the low to mid 60s. Good day to get outside because we're not going to have many more of those for fans of, you know, regular weather. So here's what's going on out in Texas. Couple of showers out there, some snow to the north. We got winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings out west, all kinds of stuff going on there. But what's going to happen here? That's the big question. And actually, you know what's funny is now that this took me so long and we are so late, I can actually look at model data live as it's coming in here. I usually have to wait on this. Let's see. Is this going to help me at all? Oh, good Lord. Okay, so that happened. Anyway, that's your temperatures right now. I'm thrown off, but I'm having fun, and we are going to get to the good information, and trust me, I'm going to dig into it. Wind speeds today from the south at about 8 to 15 miles per hour. Going to see some higher gusts out there as well, and then that front's going to sneak through. I don't think we see much rain out of this at all. Earlier this week, we had mentioned the possibility of a severe storm or two. At this point, that's not the case. Low to mid 60s, maybe a storm or two out to our east, but that's going to be it. So on to the wintry potential, and you'll have to forgive me as I'm looking at the updated GFS as it's coming in right now. So it's still 4 days away. We updated that. Updated other things. Now I'm saying accumulating snow. I don't think it's going to be sleet or freezing rain. I think it's snow or dry. How about that? And who gets it? Are we too far north here in Alexandria? I don't think so. So again, looking at the updated GFS, because this is going to be the old one, and I'm going to actually show you a single model run because now we're a few days from this. Now it's actually valuable to show you certain things, and we can start to glean some sort of information from that. And yeah, I'm totally multitasking here. I want to see the updated snowfall accumulation map and all that good stuff, so we're going to do that. But here we're going to roll through the GFS. Got the front coming through. This is going to set the table for the cold air. Not a lot of rain here, just some scattered sprinkles perhaps. Then we start to see things come together. And that's what, that's what's going to get interesting. What's this precipitation going to do? How far north is it going to go? Is it going to impact us? Don't look at the 12Z GFS, guys. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to let you. I'm not going to pull it up here because it's just ridiculous. Yeah, you see the look in my eye. Okay, so this is 9 p.m. I'll go back to comments. I don't even want to look at that. So, good morning, everyone. Yes, glad we are back to running. We got the update coming out here. So, 9 p.m. Monday. We're not looking at specifics here, but this is like Monday evening, Monday night. If this scenario does bear out, we're going to start to see things develop out in Texas. And we should have a really good idea on this over like probably by Saturday evening, tomorrow evening. I think we're going to have a real good idea on if we'll see snow, unless that zone sets up where it looks like that drier air is going to win out. And I'm going to have to say some of you get it, some of you don't. But through this model, and this is last night's that ran at midnight, the 6 a.m. one. I'm getting that stuff in now. And it looks similar, if not a little bit further north on this. But notice this incredible I mean, snow down to Holly Beach, down to Lafayette easily. I mean, south of I-10 possibly. The only area maybe seeing some rain would be across extreme southeast Louisiana toward Venice. But I mean, this literally could bring some snow to Grand Isle, Destin, Pensacola. I mean, this would be an out of the ordinary kind of system here. So there's your one model. I'll take you through, show you we have another little system that's going to possibly roll through. That one should be all liquid by then. But here is what I'm actually looking at. This is something I'm putting out that I will say is of value. You know, first off, we're not going to see the freezing rain, not the way it looks right now. So no freezing rain or limited freezing rain, and you can see maybe we get some of that down way south, way out of our area. But the oddity of this system is, yes, in the white we could see snow. But the best chance for significant accumulation is going to be in this blue area. Now, this is my first kind of stab at this, but that basically shows you that we're going south of that Leesville to Alexandria to Natchez line. This could and likely will shift, but down to I-10 and maybe even south of I-10. So Broussard, Breaux Bridge, over to New Orleans, Lake Charles, down maybe to Hackberry. Again, Holly Beach could see snow. They may see the most moisture, but it could be a little bit of a wintry mix, so maybe they're not going to see as much accumulation. But Monday night into Tuesday night, chances for snow are creeping up. I said last night I was going to go with a 60% chance if I was inching toward this happening, and I am. So that's where we're at right now. Total precipitation that we're showing here between 1/10 of an inch, not much at all up north along I-20, down to upwards of an inch of liquid equivalent down to the south. So here's the thing. This could be a big snow. I mean, it's not one of these things where I'm saying, you know, we might see a few flakes or whatever. If this comes to fruition, the chances are it would be a pretty big system that would bring disruptive snow to a good chunk of the area. Again, that doesn't mean we're going to see freezing rain. I want to stress that. But it's entirely possible that this snow is heavy enough to still maybe cause a few power outages just because of the weight on the trees, and our trees are just not used to that. So we're not going to go there quite yet. We're not going to sound all the crazy alarms, but I do think, you know, now that we are, what's today, Friday morning, we are 84 to 90 hours. So that's weather speak. We go in 6-hour blocks. So 3.5, maybe almost 4 days from this starting. I got a 60% chance in here. If this were rain, I'd probably be a little higher, but we're going to go 60 for now because we do have the snow icon out there, and that's a rarity. 32 for the high, 23 for the low. Very cold nights there. Possibly, if we were to see snow, we could see some colder overnight lows out of this, but we'll deal with that when we get closer to it. But yes, I am here. This is me. This is Nick. We figured it out. I was pushing a broadcast out in 8K, and we shouldn't do that. We close out the month with some cool temperatures, but I do think that we'll be warming up as we head into February. So that is good news for the warm weather fans, but we have a big stretch of cold air on the way, and it does look like as that warmth returns on top of in advance of this cold, that we are going to see probably some precipitation out of this as well. Again, I'm not seeing anything that says, hey, we're going to see another wintry system at all, but it's possible we'll see some active weather to round out the month as we warm things up. So the main idea here is that, and I'll go back to that map that I made because I'm just so proud of it. Snow is possible statewide. Could be more of a mix down way south. I'm talking Venice, Grand Isle, Homa. Could see a mix. The best chance for accumulating snow, possibly significantly accumulating snow, is going to be across, let's just say, the southern 2/3 of our area. So Vernon Parish, let me see if I can actually zoom in on this and we can get parishes. Let's see if that'll, nah, it's going to screw things up. So we're not going to do that. But we'll do this. So best chance for accumulation, general idea, I-10 up to the like I-28 to 84 corridor. That's the best chance right now. It's not a definite yet. There's still plenty of failure mechanisms out there. There's still plenty of possibility that the air's just too cold. The reason I lean against that and why I'm more bullish on the snow is that snow is melting to our north, so I don't think that's going to allow this cold to be as dense and heavy and get out to the south and really bring in that dry air. So I think we're going to see some snow statewide, and I think the best chance for accumulation is over the southern 2/3 of central Louisiana. I'll say Vernon, Rapides, Avoyelles, St. Landry, Beauregard, Allen, and Evangeline Parish for now, but let's not get too cute. If this thing shifts a little bit, that could change a good bit. But the thing is, I'm not seeing much of a chance for rain. It's either going to be snow or dry. So that's I guess good news for you if you like snow. I'll update. I'm thinking hold off on numbers until Saturday. I don't want to get into it. Maybe I'll throw out a very general estimate later today, but it could be significant. So there you go. All right, that's what you were waiting on for very, very long. I'm sorry it was. I'm sorry that it was such a long and convoluted path to get here, but everything's fixed now. We are set to go, and I'll have that little sponsor movie up there so you guys can go hug them. And we're getting some new sponsors on. I have a big announcement coming up. I'm thinking it's actually, I'm seeing it in the beta testing version right now. It's going to be really cool. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be another way you can kind of access things here, and another way to advertise. Yes, we do like sponsors around here and subscribers and all that, and we love you just for watching. All right, I'm out of here now. Enough commercials from me. I think I'm going to be live out at the Coliseum. We're going to be talking about the coasters, the platters, and the drifters later on today. So tune into that. Maybe if I'm a couple hours later, we'll have a little bit of an update on this weather as well. And the Cajun Navy. I think they want an update too. I'm just a constant source of weather info, aren't I? All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a great Friday. Great weekend.